But you know, the best thing I find when I'm panicking, I find that I'll talk to somebody. I'll call somebody right away. I'll talk. And then, truthfully, I'm okay after that. I'm not like I used to be. I would never, ever, ever even attempt to do half the things that I do now. It just wasn't in my vocabulary. Really. But back in the day, I needed surgery for my hernia, my hiatal hernia. But I wouldn't go ever for surgery because I was scared of anesthesia. Fixed my hernia, my hiatal hernia, and they wanted to take my gallbladder out. But I refused. I can't tell you how I refused. It was terrible. And my doctor, Cooper, who's in the city, used to tell me, Janine, you know what's going to happen? One day, and it's going to be a holiday weekend or a holiday, and you're going to be in an emergency surgery with a doctor that you don't even know. When now I can do it laparoscopically, and you're going to be fine. You're going to be up and fine. And no, because I was so worried. Am I going to die? I can't leave my kids, this, that, and the third. So I didn't do it. And the Sunday before Thanksgiving, in I think 2003 or 4, it was over. I thought I was going to die. So I was vomiting profusely for 4 hours. And it was like early in the morning, like till 4 o'clock in the morning from the night. I had eaten by my brother Lewis's house and Mindy's. They made crabs. We had such a great night. All of us were there. And I winded up on my bathroom floor, my son John in tow, taking care of me like he always does. Puts blankets on me, checks on me. Everybody else is fucking sleeping. But they were young, you know, and so was he. He was young too. But he always was very, worried about something happening to me. So he took care of me, and then I said to my husband, after all these hours, I actually can't breathe. I was having a hard time breathing, almost like a heart attack. I said, something's not right. I have to go. So my sister, Donna, came from work. My sister Angela came. They relieved Dominic. They put me into a CAT scan, and they seen that my hiatal hernia was all up here. My stomach and it was perforating. I don't know if you know what perforating means. It means that my stomach was getting holes in it, so it was turning gangrene. So they called up a wonderful surgeon, not my doctor, but he was a wonderful man. His name is Dr. Steinberg on Staten Island. And he said to my husband and my family, I have to take her into surgery ASAP. This is very dangerous. She could die from it. He told them that it was going to be a 4-hour surgery to make yourselves comfortable because there was an extreme amount of people there. I'm their baby sister, so they were there, all of them. And, he said, listen, 50-50 chance that she might need a colostomy bag. I might have to take her stomach out. I need another bowl. I might have to take her stomach out and put a bag on. But I'm going to be in that OR for at least 4 hours with her. So naturally, I didn't know what was going on in the waiting room. I just grabbed the anesthesiologist's hand. I looked at him in the face, and I said to him like this, listen, I have 6 kids. I have to go home. Sonny was, 3 or 4 years old? Ronnie wasn't even around. I said, please, just take care of me. So my sister, Angela, tells me, when I got out, it was 2 hours. So she sees the doctor walking down the corridor, and she's fucking screaming her head off. So I said, what were you screaming for? She said, we had Chinese food. We were fine. Everything. She said, the doctor told me 4 hours, and there he's coming in 2 hours. I thought you died. I was like, really? She's like, yeah, I thought you died. I thought he was coming down that corridor to tell me that you died. Why was this guy out in 2 hours when he said 4 hours? I thought you didn't make it. I said, oh, you really do love me. And she said I was petrified. And I was in ICU for 8 days. I had the tube up my nose down into my stomach. It was horrible. And it was just the worst ever. So after that happened to me, a couple of years later, I started getting the gallbladder pain again. And I said, God, just give me the strength to go get this laparoscopically removed. So I get into the hospital, and Dr. Fred Sabito, surgeon, is there. And a friend of mine, her name is Elise, was a nurse there. And she knows how I am. So I'm sitting there, and I'm shaking. And I'm going, Elise, I can't do this. I have to go home. Had the gown on and everything, scaredy cat. Sit down, she tells me. So I said, Elise, please, I'm crying. I have to go home. I can't do this. She gets over the guy. I guess it was an anesthesia guy. She goes, all right, just do the IV. Just let's put the IV in, she said, and see how you feel. So not knowing, they put the IV in me, and they must have shot something in the IV. Because then she told me I was fine. I was okay. She said, come on, Janine, let's go. We're going to walk to the OR. I fucking walked myself to the OR. I don't know what they put in that. I need it like in a drink form. Like this. Could they put that in here and I could drink it and be normal? 2004. I go to Decorato. And I go, I want a tummy tuck. Yes, you're a good candidate. This, that, and the third. Here's your appointment. I give the money and this, that, and the other thing. My sister Angela comes over. She's watching the 6 kids. And I'm off. And she goes, you come back with your stomach done. I'm buying you a gold belly chain. Okay. I'm there. I'm going. My husband picked up bagels for the staff. We're going there. I'm in a complete panic. I get there. I start crying. Please, I can't go on. Forget it. I'm backing out. I don't want to do this no more. I changed my mind. He goes to me, listen to me. You paid for it. Why would you back out now? Your stomach is really bad. I can make you look so good. He said, all right, would you feel better if I gave you an epidural and did it while you were awake? I said, really? You can do this? You can do an epidural coming up? He said, yes. He said, lay on the thing, and I'll have the anesthesiologist do an epidural. I said, could Dominic stay with me? He goes, not really. I was like, oh, I don't know if I could do it. I was back to, I don't know if I could do this again. So he goes, Dominic, scrub up. Let's go. Put these scrubs on. Poor Dominic. You know, he knows me from literally the inside out. Literally. He said it was fucking disgusting. Disgusting. He said it looks inside of your body, it looks like plank steak. He said it's so gross. He said, Janine, I don't know how you stayed awake for this. I actually smelt my skin. You know when they laser it to open it and cut it with the laser thing? I actually smelt that. That shit is nasty. So if you can go to sleep, I would recommend going to sleep because that shit is gross. But I made it through. Got the tummy tuck. Size 4, perfect. With 6 kids, I was so happy. Then again, and what do? I get pregnant for Ronnie. Because I'm just fucking glutton for punishment. So, get pregnant for Ronnie. Kind of fuck up my surgery. And then I find Dr. P to lipo me and do all kinds of fat removal, fat transfer, all that. Get it done. So I go and have this tummy tuck. You know, I do the epidural. I stay awake. I'm in and out of it, like, because they're giving me, like, Versed, Propofol. So I'm not under general anesthesia. So I smell the skin burning. My sister said, there's something wrong with you. Why can't you just go to sleep and relax? I said, I don't know. I just can't do it. So that part was done. So this surgery that I did on my breast, you can't do breast surgery awake because it's very, very invasive. So somebody told me, I'm not going to say who, to pray to a saint, and they will give you the strength. So every night for 2 weeks before the breast reduction, I prayed for the saint, and I also spoke to my sister every night. Well, I speak to her every night anyway. Yes, I am crazy. I talk to my sister. And I said to her, you know, Angela, how I feel. You know that I can't take carrying this size G boobs around anymore. My neck, my back, because I have fibromyalgia. I just can't handle it. You know, I don't want to be, you know, no sex pot or whatever. I want to feel good. I want to be able to wear a bra that's normal. I'm sick of my tits being in my neck. I'm just tired of it. I've had these boobs since I'm 12. And I said, I'm just so tired of carrying them around. So please, if I shouldn't be in this OR, Angela, just make me leave. Make something happen, you know, that I can't go or whatever. So everything went that day smooth, and I kept saying to myself, well, maybe this is her sign. She's getting me in there, you know what I mean? So I had to follow it. Because I would follow whatever she, you know, told me to do. And I went, and I said, I wrote all my letters. That was the thing with us. We used to write letters. I wrote all my letters. I handed them to Jeannie. I handed, you know, her the stack of letters for everybody in case something happens to me. Wrote Dominic his letter. And believe it or not, I get to the door. You know, I think Dominic's going to walk me to the OR. But the woman goes, I'm sorry, this is as far as you can go. And I looked at Dominic, and I looked back at everybody, and I said, I'm okay. I said, this is all garbage, babe. I said, I'm okay. I feel it. I feel that an angel's with me. And I felt like my sister actually grabbed my hand and walked me into that OR. It was the weirdest feeling, because never, ever in my whole life did I ever think that I could walk into an OR by myself, right? So we get into the bathroom, the nurse and I, and the nurse says to me, you know, put your bags there, put your stuff away. I'll wait for you outside, and then I'll walk you into the OR. And I just grabbed the nurse's hand, and I said, can you just stay here with me? And she said, are you sure? You know, because you're going to have to get undressed. And I said, I just don't want to be alone. And she said, are you okay? And I was like, not really. And then I told her who my sister was, because everybody on Staten Island knows Angela. And she said, oh my God. And I said, you know, she would be here with me, and I'm thinking about her now, but I think she's giving me the strength to walk into this room. You know, so I'm going to go through with it, because I feel her. And the woman was so nice. She grabbed my hand, and she held my hand. Got changed. She held my hand. She walked into the OR with me. She said to me, Janine, I'm going to be with you every step of the way. As you know, as you think your sister was with you. I'm going to be that person for you today. It was so sweet. And I said, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know, and then they made me take my phone, like by the OR. So I FaceTimed, you know, everybody that was out in the waiting room, because I had so many people in the waiting room. So they said, yeah, go ahead, FaceTime them if it makes you feel comfortable. So the anesthesiologist, which is a freaking doll, he is. He's such a wonderful man. He said to me, Janine, are you okay? Because I already had called him twice or 3 times before the surgery in a complete panic. And I said, I am okay. I am okay. I said, I'm trying. He said, I'm just going to put I'm going to just put the IV in. Nothing yet. He said, you're going to be okay. He held my hand. How are you doing? You know, all that. And they said, come on, Janine, it's ready. You ready? I said, all right, guys. They said, I'm ready. And then I didn't even walk into the OR. So again, they judged me, which is really a good thing, I have to tell you.